Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays. We're playing Battletech here. I'm out for a long time. I was looking around on the map. Mech Bays. He made me a couple of things that I really don't need. This sounded intriguing. It has a PPC. Next to no armor. Wow. Not a lot you can get rid of here, is there? Wow. Interesting little mech that moves around a lot, but it has no durability at all. 360 armor, it just gets shredded by the things I've been fighting. So I have to fix this. So let's get that repaired. Let's get the catapult repaired. Do I want to do any shenanigans here? I turned the Thunderbolt into fairly large laser with machine guns for close-in work. An LRM-10. It's a little more versatile than the catapult was. Oh, we gotta let those things get cleaned up. Let's go to the store. Mechs to sell. Okay, so I think I was getting rid of Shadowhawks because I don't think I'll ever use them again. A lot of these things I don't think I'll ever use because they just don't have the weight to carry stuff. Still don't know how to build this thing out. So yeah, those of you that any ideas on how to build out a Wolverine would be much appreciated. This is the one that's kind of mixed both. This one's a pure missile boat. I think I'm going to go ahead and just take this money, because I tend to get a lot of those. Sold my last Shadowhawk because my Kentaro now is my close-in. This is my ancestral battle mech, which I'm not getting rid of at the moment. I've got fire starter. Just nice. These are like heavy lights, which if I have to take a light, then I would take these. This is the Vindicator 1R. Did I, Okay, so there's another Shadowhawk here that I can put in there to sell. I don't think I'll ever do this Vindicator. I need to make some spaces there. I don't want to pay for mechs that I'm not going to use. This guy was basically a laser boat. I don't think I'm ever going to use him either. Get him out of the way. Let's put Griffin down here. Actually, Griffin's the one I take more often than not. These are my secondaries, and we'll put the other heavies up here. Now this Enforcer, I really don't know what to do with the Enforcer. I did try to do a refit on him to get his armor up. So I've got him right now with an AC-10, couple medium lasers, and that's it. But he does have his armor up to 1040, so I guess you could use him for decent shooter. His armor's up fairly high. Okay. So he's okay for a 50-ton mech. Okay. Jeez, repeat. Alright, let's go back to the store. I got 2 Shadowhawks now, so I can sell one. I have 2 different Shadowhawks. This one... Yeah, this is the one that normally has that. This is the standard one, where you take like an AC-5 and some missiles. Alright, we're gonna sell off this one. We're gonna sell off the Vindicator AA. Gets me back up to a really good chunk of money. I'd like to figure out how to try to build the Wolverine to being something useful, but I don't know how to do that. There are no contracts, really. Only contracts I have will take me back to Weldry, or I go for the big one. So I was going to do, because I have a lot of people I need to get trained out. I was going to go out here to the star map, and I saw a world when I was looking earlier. Here, Independence. It's got a black market, electronics, aquaculture, extensive volcanism. It's got vast oceans, jungle-covered volcanic items. So... looks like it's got a decent population. It's going to have Taurians to fight. The Magistry of Canopus, Planetary Government, and Pirates. It's going to take me 22 days to get there. Cost me 90,000. But to travel there, I'm hoping I can find some, since it's a challenge level 2, I'm hoping I can find some like 2-level challenges that I can take out some of the more newbie guys out and be able to do something with them. And or my veterans as well, just to try and crank up some experience points. So we're going to try to do that. Was there anything I needed to do mech wise? If there's any refitting of mechs, now's the time to get them started, because 22 days, you know, got those things being fitted out. S lasers. Okay. The Griffin. He only has 1 medium laser. If I lost an LRM-5, what do these weigh? 2, 4. He weighs 5. That's why I went with 2 5s. It doesn't have a lot of spaces for weapons. It's basically missiles and a little bit of energy. That's a 1 and that's 2. That's 3. And I don't think these things weigh like 8, 5. So I'd have to lose a lot of LRMs to take a large laser, which I don't think is worthwhile. But I could take in one of these different LRM 10s, get a little better LRM 10 on it, does more damage. So why don't we add in, do I want to have more stability damage? Or just straight up damage? 5 by 10, 4 by 10. This would do 3 by 10. Since it only does 2 stability, but does 5 times 10. We're going to take the one that does more damage. We're going to have him refitted that way. Give him more of the upgraded.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And then this guy, I think he was. Yeah, the question here was whether I wanted to have short-range missiles on him. And he's got his armor up 1040. Short-range missiles. 100 rounds each. So 8 per round, that'd be like 10, 11, 12 rounds worth of that. If I took out one of these, that's a 1-ton something. AC2s do. They weigh 6. They weigh 6? They weigh 6? I don't have 6 to give. Why do they weigh so much? I'd really like to put an AC's like 2 on this thing. But I'd have to come up with 6 tons of stuff. It'd be like lose a laser for 1. And this is 1. That's only 2 tons. Unless I gave up short-range missiles altogether. 2, 4, 6. Just have him be LRM and an AC2. I really don't know what to do with them. I guess we'll leave him alone. Leave that Centurion alone. And I don't think I could do anything with the Hunchback. I think I did as much as I could. And 2 medium lasers and an AC-20. And when you put all that in there with the heat sinks, was 1 tonnage. If I got rid of the heat sinks, my heat efficiency would be terrible to an alpha strike. But if I did this and then maximized up the armor, I'll get my armor up to 920. Not quite to 1,000. But I tend to fire the AC-20 more than I do the lasers. I think we're going to update him just a little bit. Get rid of the heatsink, add in some armor. Go a little bit better armored. Alright, let's just do that.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Alright, so everything's scheduled up. So we're going to go, we're going to travel. We're going to travel down here to Independence and see if we can't pick up some lighter jobs so I can have some of the other people go up. So away we go. Yeah, because stuff will happen as we go.
By your command.
Here we go. Fly away. We've used up all the missions in that place.
Job's done, Commander.
Okay, so we've done all the things I was going to do to my mechs. Should have a financial report here in a couple days.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Operating expenses are $660,000. $269 for mechs, almost $400,000 for people. We're just going to leave it there and travel on. There's our first jump point. I've got a couple of these to do. I've got to wait time in between. So you got to wait a few days for them to crank themselves up. Boom. And boom. And you just got to wait some days here. It's like 5 days, I think, in between each one. Or maybe only 3 days. I should get an engineering project done here.
Those upgrades
There we
you asked
go.
for are online,
So
Commander.
Med Bay is even done quicker. Got everybody back. So what do we want to do next? I could make Bay better. I could make repairs. If you do this, you get tech points. Got all the training modules I can get. I could start working on their morale, or I could just go here and get the power conduits done. It's going to take 30 days. Once I have that done, I can build everything. 30 days, huh? This stuff, 20 days. So it takes forever to build out your ship. Two, 4. I have Med Bay. I have Med Bay 3. What else did I need for this? Oh, Mech Bay 3. I have to have a third Mech Bay, and then this is 4 tech points and gets us up to 18 battle mechs. Put to work. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with power.
Roger
We're just
that,
going to get
Commander.
everything
I'll
up
get
to
the crew
maximum
moving.
capacity, and then I'll just start cranking through all these things. It's going to take me a couple game years to get this ship built out. Okay, let's go back out here and just continue on our way. We've still got 7 days or so before I get to where I'm going, and I can get missions again. Okay, we're in the system now. We just have to go find the planet. Okay, here we go. No techs, no mechs. After receiving a troubling message from Yang, you rush down to the Mech Bay. Yang pushes between a mob of mech warriors and mech techs entangled in a shoving match at the catapult's feet. A message welded onto the catapult's torso reads, "No techs, no mechs." "You depend on us." A scrawny mech tech with a black eye shoves a wrench at the mech jockeys to emphasize every word. "We deserve respect, and that means a raise." "I'll give you what you deserve," Squire rushes forward, but Spartan and Yang pull him back from the tech. "We're the ones risking our necks." Yang raises his voice before anyone else can comment. "Shut your traps, all of you. How do you want to handle this, boss?" Leave the discipline to Darius. Discipline the mech techs. 500,000. Agree to set aside more funds for the mech techs. Allocate year-end bonuses. Cost me $1 million. I've got 12. For both mech techs and warriors. I think I'll do the last one. It's probably wrong, but... Climb up onto the scaffolding, raising your voice so that all can hear. Each and every one of you works hard to ensure the success of this outfit, and you'll all deserve a bonus. Regardless of rank or title, everybody looks at you, murmuring in surprise. Our lives aren't easy along the periphery, but each of you depends on others to survive out here. Mech techs and mech warriors. You're two sides of the same coin. Time for you to recognize it. You pause for a moment, letting your words sink in. We'll set aside 1 million C-bills for a one-time bonus to be divided equally. Heads nod in the crowd, and some people would cheer in agreement. When you check on the Mech Bay later that day, you notice Squire and Spartan hauling equipment over to the mech techs as they weld fresh armor over the catapult's scorched torso. Each crew member is pitching in and working harder than you expected, despite the tension earlier. Yang pats you on the back. Smell that, boss? That's the smell of progress. Morale increased by 4. I lose 1 million. Well, it's worth it to get increased morale up by 4. Company gains +4 tech point boost for 30 days. Squire has gained the following tags. Dependable. Okay. Spartan has gained the following tags for 30 days. High spirits. Okay, well, I guess I need to take Spartan out. High spirits means they get to spend those things quicker. I'll lose 5 days if I'll only have Spartan for 25 days, but I'll figure out a way to get Spartan into a couple combats. I need to get him out. That's why I came here, is because it says it's a challenge of 2 skulls. So I need to take out some of the non-A team.
Reached, Commander.
Okay, let's continue. I don't expect much to be here. I still don't have the ability to go to the black market. It's rude. What do they got for weapons? Well, they got a nice extra MG. They got some nice small lasers. Might pick up some of those to refit some guys on with small lasers. Like the, what you call it? Kentaro. I'm down to 11 million, oh no. But I am up to 36 here. Which means I put in some of those other things, and I will get, does it tell me how I get these points? 25 results. I think if I get it up here, I get 30 points per round. So I'll go up a little faster. I like these. Plus 25% crit chance. This one's +1 accuracy. Plus 20 damage in both cases, but this gives me crits. I'm going to buy both of those. I'm going to buy both of those and maybe do something to the Kentaro. Alright, shall we go look at contracts and see what we've got out here? Black screen? There's no contracts here? I just traveled here for nothing? Connecting to Comstar Mercnet. There we are. Okay, we've got... Holy Toledo. Save the prototype is equal to my thing. Training day. Spoiler. Okay. Who's this against? The local pirates. Oh man, everybody's against the pirates. Everybody's against the pirates out here. Training day against the pirates? No. Okay. Save the prototype? Yeah, it's going to be against the pirates. Dead or Alive is going to be against the pirates. And everything's against the pirates here. Jailbreak. So that's a relatively easy one. and so is training day. So I can get a couple people cranked up. So I can do one of these, takes down the pirates a little bit. Then I can do the jailbreak, and the spoiler will be the last one I do because it's a really tough one. That's a battle against Torian Lance. Those are pretty tough ones. This is beyond my capability. But I can do a jailbreak to get the pirates up by 4. And then if I do settling a grudge, pirates down by 3. So it's a net +1. And then I can do this spoiler against the Tarians, which will get me some, what will it? Get me like 8 points. So net of 9. And then training day is against the Mastery of Campus. Okay, so we can balance this out somewhat. All right, what's my time? 26 minutes. Before I start up a thing, I'm going to leave this off here. I'm going to leave this open for comments. I would like to have you comment in the video section here. Do you want me to show you all these little battles that I'm going to be doing? Like there's a 1.5 here. There's a 1.5 here. There's a 1.5 here. And then I'm going to do probably this one. Will be the 4th one that I do. I'm going to do the easy ones. I'm going to try and take out maybe some people that don't normally get to go out. Like the one that has the... what is it? What is it called? It was... Silent Spartan. Because I think Spartan has this for the next 25 days. So the morale abilities will be cheaper to buy. So I think I was taking out Spartan to try and just crank up some of their experience points. So like right here, I can get a called shot bonus. I can give them overheat threshold. Or I can get them to shoot better. So I can actually give them one thing and then try and crank them up a little bit. They'll probably go out in a... They really need to be in like the Kentaro, because they just basically do bashing of people. That's a question.
Yes,
Squire has a fair amount of points here that I can crank him up. Skyros is getting there.
Right here.
Silence picked up some.
Commander?
Spartans picked up some. Mummy Bear. Well, even Mummy Bear picked up some. Medusa?
Waiting for orders.
Just picked up some. So I've got all these guys that I'd really like to get out there and get them trained up. As well as, like, I'd like to get Glitch. It's definitely going to go here to the 8100. I really can't go very far. I can go up to Guts. Becker.
What's up, boss?
Can kind of still stuck. Brother
Standing by.
can pick up this, which gives him the breaching shot. Yeah. So he'll take that.
Orders.
Behemoth just needs to get a bunch of points to get some of these things up. And Archangel's kind of the same way. So I was thinking with those 3 things that I might take an eclectic mix, like take maybe Brother, myself, Mummy Bear, and Spartan out in some different mechs. And try to take on some of those lighter ones. Maybe try out that Enforcer and stuff like that. But anyway, be that as it may, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here. My question to you, the people that have been watching this, is do you want to see all those little 1.5 battles? with the new people, or do you want me to like just go ahead and crank through those 3 little battles, and then when I get to the one that's closer to my weight limit, the 2.5 or 3 skull ones, when I start doing those, I'll publish those battles, but not the in between things and the mundane stuff I have to do here on board. Like assigning experience points and things of that nature. Like to know what your thoughts are, if you want to see every little step of the way, or if you want me to maybe sort of edit down the number of inconsequential battles and just show you the really big, good ones. So I'm going to put a pause in here. I've got 4 battles out there plus this travel time one. And then we're going to let this sit for a few days while I give you all a chance to comment and let me know what you think you'd like me to continue doing, assuming you want me to keep doing this. And we'll kind of leave it there for now. All right? I do have 2 other unformed playthroughs going on right now, Rogue Trader by Owlcat Games and Baldur's Gate 3 by Larian Studios. Baldur's Gate 3, their patch 7 glitched location that I'm in right now that I really, in order to get the part of the story that I want to get to, I think I need to get through it, so I'm waiting for them to patch that. They just stuck out a hotfix, but it doesn't look like the hotfix fixed it. So I'm still waiting for them to take care of that glitch in my game, or I might have to go back into Baldur's Gate 3 and go a different route for a while, instead of being able to do what I want to do. So I'm waiting for word from them. But I do need to generate a little bit of cash and lots of experience points. And that's what I'm trying to do here, is I'm just trying to get people trained up as best I can. Trying to use those 1.5 ones to just like get some experience points for some of the lesser people. Maybe try out some different mechs like that Enforcer, because I have a couple of things to try out here. I've got that Enforcer. I changed how the CNA works. When you take like the Enforcer and the Kentaro and the 2 Jagger mechs instead of what I normally take, with different people in them, just to see how they work. Like put Spartan in the Kentaro, because they're going to be turning into a melee person in the long run, and stuff like that. So, anyway, that's my ideas for the future. My question is whether you want me to see me do all that, or if you just want me to show you the bigger battles. All right, so leave me comments. It's really important that I get some word from everybody. Let me know what you would like to see. If I don't hear anything from you guys, how many days do I have from publishing this? I'll probably publish this tomorrow. What day is it? All right, date of filming. Okay, I should have this out sometime on September 24th. So I'll probably give it till the weekend, because I have a lot of other things I need to get done. So I'll give it to the weekend for everybody to leave me comments on which way you'd like to see me go. If I don't get any comments, I guess I'll just keep going and popping out the smaller battles. It'll just take me longer to get further along into the story. But that's going to be up to you guys that are watching it. If you want to see all the little battles and see the new guys getting developed up, I can do that. I don't have a problem with it. I kind of enjoy the game. It gets a little tedious sometimes when, like in that last mission, it's like, oh, they're getting sort of reinforcements. It's like the pirates wanted to take out both our groups, and the people I was trying to take out were fighting the pirates as well as me, so it actually gave me a chance to survive, even though I took a lot of damage on my mechs. So that was a new twist. I haven't seen that kind of thing in a very long time. I think I saw it once before. But so things are getting a little bit more interesting. But right here, there's just a bunch of there's some easy training missions for my lesser pilots, I guess you would call them. And then when I get up to like the 2.5s, then I'll go back and grab the main core, Behemoth, Glitch, myself, and either Decker or Mummy Bear. That seems to be the main core, but I'd like to try out different groups of people with different mechs, see how things go. Since I'll be working on lesser tonnage for the enemy, I can probably get away with using slightly less experienced pilots. All right. So anyway, oh yeah, forgot to tell you also that I finished my playthrough of Xenonauts 2 Milestone 4. So that's out and published now. You can look that up on the channel. And I do Saturday morning streams for Pathfinder Kingmaker, which was a fan choice of me playing Female Monk and Romancing Tristan. So there's that too that's going on. So let me know what you'd like to see here. I don't want to make a whole bunch of videos that nobody's going to watch. If you're not going to watch the little battles, you know, and don't care about them, you just want to see the big ones, then that's what I'll do. I'll stick to only showing 2.5 enemy skull levels. So as a reminder, that means if I go into the contracts, you wouldn't see any battles until I do either like spoiler or trap sprung. And I may even, like the very last thing I do here may be, you know, save the prototype or something. But like jailbreak is a recovery, that's fairly simple. Training day is, I haven't done this yet, so that's going to be interesting on how that works. And then settling a grudge, you know, not bad on the monies. Get a little bit of cash, some salvage out of it, and, you know, sell off mechs that I get built out and just see what I can do here. Okay? All right then. We're going to leave it at that. And please let me know what you think in the comments about what videos you'd like to see me make going forward. All right? All right, I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.